Hey, how's it going, everybody? A new season is starting today in Arena, and I wanted to go for another top 250 finish this season. So I'm going to make a quick video on
decks I'll probably use to grind to top 250 this season.
Every month I do check the format of what the qualifier event is going to be, and this month it's Outlaws of Thunder Junction Limited. So I can kind of play any format that I want. That being said, I do have some RCQs that are pretty close to me, and they're in the Pioneer format, so I'm thinking about playing a bunch of Explorer this month. And I think the number one deck I'm probably going to use this month just to grind a Mythic and try to hit top 250 is it Phoenix. I think this deck is just the tried and true. It's probably the most popular deck in Pioneer right now. And I know we play a lot of best of one, but we're going to switch it up for best of three. Again, RCQ prep plus. I just kind of miss playing best of three. I want a sideboard. Hopefully we can fine tune this list, get it exactly how we like it. But the few games I've played with this list, I've really gelled with it. I enjoy playing it. You get to draw a bunch of cards, which I always enjoy, and looking forward to really digging into this deck. And just to switch it up, there are some other decks I'm considering playing, and this is a best of one deck. So this is the Slick Shot Breakout deck. Very quick, very powerful. I think if you're like in the lower tiers, like silver, gold, I think this will just push you out of it super quick. The games will be short. If you haven't played this deck's actually a lot of fun to play. You can have some really crazy turns with Burning Tree, Breakout. Love this deck a lot, so could be an option if you just wanted to play some really quick games and get out. And my last Explorer deck I would consider is my old Blue-White Control. Still think this deck is in a good spot for best of one. You could play it best of three if you want. I didn't have a sideboard here, but I still think all the aggro decks you go against in best of one, this deck is a great option for you. If you're hell-bent on playing Timeless, I don't like playing Timeless when going for top 250 finishes just because there's so much variance in the format. Like, I don't want to lose a game and D-rank because my opponent went first and had 3 Dark Rituals and a Charbelcher. So I want decks, I want formats that, you know, are going to have a lot more play, and I do think it's very possible to top 250 finish in Timeless. I think a lot of people probably do it and are really good at Timeless. And if I was going to try to use Timeless decks, I would probably still stick with Sultai Show and Tell. Probably my favorite Timeless deck to use. It's just the games take really long in Timeless, so that's another reason I'm not huge into playing a bunch of Timeless to try to rank up. If you want to play Standard, I still think the Blue-White Control list is good. I used this to get from Diamond to Mythic last season. I'm not too interested in playing best of 3 Standard right now. I know Standard's probably in the best place it's been in a very long time, but right after the Pro Tour, you know, there's going to be a lot of Esper Legend decks, and I don't know if I have the mental strength to play that almost every game. But I think if you want to play some best of one Standard, I think this is still a really good deck because mono red is still going to be rampant no matter what. And that's really all the decks I have that I would consider using going for a top 250 finish. I mean, I think the most important thing is to just find a deck you like and are good at playing. You know all the ins and outs, you know how to sideboard, stuff like that. And, you know, don't get down when you lose that, you know, Diamond 1 last match you need for Mythic. I have gone from Diamond 1 back to Diamond 4. Things can get really bad sometimes, but I think you just keep pushing forward. Don't be afraid to switch decks up when you feel like things are getting stale or you're just not winning with the deck anymore. I think that can help you with a lot of frustration of playing in the ladder. All that being said, I'll probably do quite a bit more streaming this season. I didn't do much the last one just because I was mostly making, you know, fun Timeless videos of all the new stuff that's come out, but I kind of want to switch gears back to more of competitive play. I mean, that's really what I'm mostly interested in. We're going to try probably doing the Open. I'll see if I can record that, and then we'll have the qualifier play-ins and the qualifier tournament coming up this month. And I'm always interested to see what other people are using to climb the ranks, so if you're going to go for a top 250 finish, or you're just going to try to rank really quick to Mythic, I'd love to see deck list. I'm always interested in talking about those things. But appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all next time.